Hi there, my name is Anna. Welcome to Anna's Story. I'm a tarot reader, and if I may, I would like to perform a tarot reading for you. So in this tarot reading, we're going to be channeling messages centered around your next 3 months. So that would be October, November, and December. So your next 3 months that are leading you up to your year, your start of your year of 2025. And what I'm getting is a lot of big energy. I know that sounds, but it's a lot of big energy that's happening. It feels as if you are going to be laying down a foundation over the next 3 months that are going to set you up for a really prosperous, that's a big energy, right? Like that really prosperous and abundant start for 2025. So yes, there's something significant that's going to be happening, and we're going to see exactly what's going on with that, with you over your next 3 months. So here we go. I have questions. We're just going to ask them and jump right in. So over the next 3 months, let's see where you're going. I'm seeing like a classroom. So you could resonate with going to school, finishing up school, going back to school. Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles here, what I'm getting where you're going is somewhere. It's going to feel kind of like you're taking off, or you're about to take off is what I'm getting. Like with the Seven of Wands at the bottom, I'm getting like this energy of feeling as if you're so close to something. Like you're so close to something. But this is also giving me the energy of like maybe wanting to give up when you're in your last leg, or it's like your last hurdle, and that's always when things feel the most taxing or things feel the most heavy. Like we really truly just want to give up. We don't want to keep going, but there's not that much farther to go. There's not like that much more to do. There's not that much more to learn. Like, when you're in high school and it's your senior year, it's like the last 3 months or the last 2 months, nobody wants to do anything. They're just so quick to wanting to either start college, start uni, start, whatever it is that they're doing after high school. So there's something here about you remaining present as much as possible, as much as you can over the course of over the next 3 months. Because there still may be like lessons. There still may be lessons that you may want to learn, or classes that you may want to be a part of to get like skills or talents that can take you to your year of 2025. Yeah, that can take you into your future here is what I'm getting. Because with the Eight of Wands at the bottom, whatever this is, like we said, it is coming in quickly, because 3 months, honestly, 3 months isn't that long of a time. Yeah, exactly. Try to remain as present as possible in the moments over these next 3 months, because we're very concerned, we're very focused about our future, and about the future I'm seeing you wanting to be very successful. I'm seeing you wanting to be successful in your future. I'm also seeing that you are going to be successful in your future, and that's going to be dependent on your field. So whatever it is that you're wanting to change, that's what I'm getting. Like there's a change that's coming, because there's a change that wants to happen. So this could be a change in the household. This could be a change just internally, like with you. This could be a change, like with you, that can mean like your lifestyle, your eating habits, or if you exercise or not, things like that. But like your career could change, your environment, like maybe you're trying to move or something like that. There's things here about a change that you want to happen. So over the course of this next 3 months, it's going to be important for you to remain present, because there seems to be as if there could be lessons, like little gems of knowledge being dropped on you, like wisdom that you can use to help set you up for your year 2025. Yeah, balance. Balance. So this is giving me, you might learn lessons on how to properly achieve something, properly set up something, properly invest into something with the Seven of Pentacles here. It could definitely resonate for those, like if you want to change a career. I mean, oh look, and the Fool just flipped over. So something new, like I said, something new. But like, yeah, like if you want to change your careers, for example, it's like that's an investment right there. You know what I mean? Because we all need money and resources. If you're talking about wanting to change like the size of your household, that's an investment too. Kids ain't cheap. Pets ain't cheap. If you're wanting to move, that's an investment right there. Especially if you're wanting to move to either a place you've never been. But all the things that, you know, you have to factor into like moving and whatnot. There's just something here about lessons being learned about like how to properly invest in something, how to maybe properly like build something, how to like properly like solidify something in order to bring in this more balanced type of feeling. Because this is what I'm getting is like the aim or like the goal. And it's like, it can be done. It can be achieved by like within the course of over the 3 months by little lessons that are going to be dropped here and there. So you could have like a teacher or some form of like a mentor coming in that could be significant to help you achieve some sort of like wish, personal great satisfaction that you're looking for. All right. Okay, so since we're talking about that, let's see about the lessons that's being taught. I just saw the Knight of Swords that had flipped out, but it was in reverse. I put it back in because I wasn't finished asking the question. But lessons being taught. There's 2 knights out here that were in the reverse position. The Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, this is definitely giving like, we're not giving this the old college try. We're actually going to be methodical is what I'm hearing. We're going to be strategic, meticulous with whatever this process is. Like, there are no cutting corners. There are no taking the easy way out, is what I'm getting. Then we have the Hanged One and lessons being taught. What I'm getting with the Hanged Man, what are the lessons being taught? This is definitely giving me like you being in, I want to say like a new role with something like a novice or like an apprenticeship type, or even like you could be starting something. It could be something as small as you starting therapy, where you're just in this position of sitting still and receiving knowledge, receiving wisdom, receiving clarity, receiving guidance on whatever the topic is that you're asking about. Tower. So this could be something, like we said, a change that wants to happen. So something that's already established in your life, it's breaking apart, it's breaking down for this change to come in. So it's kind of like over the next 3 months, you're going to be in this buffer period of like experiencing old established routines, situations, places, things in your life. You're going to be in this buffer period of where you're seeing those fall apart and crumble and break away. That way something new can come in. Yes, that way something new can come in, something that you are wanting, because we saw the 9 of Cups, right? This is something that is a great personal satisfaction, a wish for you. And this is something that you're going to manifest, right? Because this is a change that you want. This is a change that you want. So what else can we get from the Hanged Man here on lessons being taught? Okay. Oh, look, the 2 of Pentacles came right back out. Yeah. This is very much giving me lessons being taught is like how to like work with your environment, how to work with what you're given, how to what I'm getting is you learning how to work with the energies that are around you to get the things that you want with harm to none. Like we're not harming anybody. Like an example I'm getting, like I don't know, maybe you are in one job and you want to go to something else, but you're kind of like, well, this is something that I want to do. This is something that I feel I'm passionate about, but I really don't know all like the ins and outs or everything of that it comes with. So it's like over the next 3 months, you could be learning this skill or this trade or this talent. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. 8 of Pentacles, self-mastering. This is what you're learning. This is what you're learning. I just heard I just heard like you could resonate with like you're learning how to solve your own problems. You're learning how to solve your own problems pretty much. Now, I know that can sound like a little, I kind of want to say rude, like it can sound like a little rude, but sometimes, you know, people, we come across like challenges and obstacles where it's a bit of a challenge to be able to conquer it on our own, whether that be like knowing how to do it or having the resources to do it. But this is what this feels like. The next 3 months are setting you, they're setting you up for that. Yeah, with the Empress at the bottom here. How to work with your environment so that way you can feel, well, how to work with the energies around you. That way in your environment, you can feel that energy we were getting in the channeling before. Feeling prosperous, feeling abundant, feeling that all of your needs are being met, that your needs are being cared for. As you look forward, as you look ahead. It's like no matter which direction you go, who you involve yourself with or around, this is your only concern with the Empress out here. Yeah. So I'm seeing a lot of wands and I'm seeing a lot of pentacles here. So you definitely could be learning lessons that are revolved around like your, I want to say like your work ethic, your passions. You also can be learning lessons about like your resources, your material world. You also can be learning lessons though about how to ground things out, how to bring things to a balance. I'm also hearing the word compromise as well. Yeah. You're definitely as well self-mastering. I want to say like listening or following your intuition. Yeah, with the, I just see the 4 of Cups right here at the bottom. Yeah, because there could be something like your intuition is telling you to do, or a direction your intuition wants you to go in, or something that your intuition is asking you to like take a deep dive and like look at. But it seems like it's easier right now to focus on like it seems easier to focus on like the things that you're used to having, rather than seeing the potential of new things that can be coming in, because it is coming in, but we're too focused on what's already there, what's already established. Like you already know that you have X, Y, and Z. You already know that you have 1, 2, 3, A, B, and C, but we're looking for a D. We're looking for the number 4. You know what I mean? I don't know what letter comes after Z. There isn't one, but it's like, this is almost like a missing ingredient or something like that. And this is like what you like, this is what you're looking for. This is what you're desiring, what you need. But it seems as if like you're not aware of it, or you're not too sure of it. That's why I feel like this Hanged Man energy with the 2 of Pentacles is very important as a lesson, where you're self-mastering, or you're being taught, you're being taught, I'm getting like certain values, right? So I am getting like, this is you definitely stepping into more of a leadership type of role in your, like in your life as well. And then the World card had fell out on my lap here, on my thigh. Yeah. So this is like honestly out with the old, in with the new. Finally. This, yeah, out with the old, in with the new. That's your focus. That's where we're going. Love to see it. So let's take a look at what energy you need to let go of. So what energy needs to be let go of? That was a really bad shuffle. What energy needs to be let go of? Oh my gosh, I wish I had said it before the card fell out, because I'm like, what energy needs to be let go of? And I was going to say, I'm hearing confusion. And then I was going to laugh because it's like, how does one, like, no one gets confused, like, purposefully. It just happens. But yes, this is what I should have just said it before it came out. But I was double checking myself, like, confusion? Really? Is that what I heard? Okay, yeah, but yeah, that's what I heard. Confusion. Thank you for confirming that. So, Two of Swords reverse. Energy to let go of is you believing that you don't know what you're doing. Simple as that. You know what you're doing. Stop telling yourself that you don't. Stop making yourself believe as if that you don't know what you're doing. Okay? And if you have people around you that still make you feel that way, with the hanged man right here, you got to take a look at that. If you're still listening to music or watching movies where it makes you, because hey, sometimes people are very, very sensitive, where it may make you feel confused. Like, if you really don't want to watch horror, you rather watch like a comedy, but yet you just keep watching. Like, why are you doing that? You don't want to watch that stuff. So stop doing it. Now, for some of these, it might be difficult to do that or to even recognize it, is because, like we saw with the Four of Cups, we're too focused or we're too concerned, right, with the things that are already there, things that are already established. We already know these things. It's time to look ahead. It's time to look like beyond the horizon. It's time to look towards the sun that's rising. I am just dropping rhymes out. Anywho, but that's where Spirit would like for your focus to be, because this change that you're desiring to make happen, the universe, Spirit, the divine, all that jazz, they want to make it happen for you. So they're like, let's make this happen. But stop being confused. Stop being confused. The thing that you're feeling in your heart, if that's what you're feeling, that's what you want to go for, or that's how you want to wake up, that's who you want to sleep next to, that's who you want to share a life with, build a life with, things like that. Stop being confused. Stop being confused. Just do it. I know it's easier said than done. I know it's easier said than done, but that's mainly what I'm getting here. Energy to let go of is confusion. Confusion meaning that you making yourself out to believe that you are smaller, dimmer, slower, lower than what you actually are. And we talked about before, like, if you still have like established people, places, situations in your life that make you feel that way, make you feel as if you have to question yourself, you gotta take a look at that. You gotta take a look at that. Let's see what else that we can get for the Two of Swords. I just said that, right? Like, following your heart. If that's what your heart is telling you to do, then you don't need to be confused. I channeled that, right? We channeled that with the Ace of Cups? Okay, cool. I'm not gonna clarify this anymore. I'm not, because I feel like that was Spirit's way of saying they got it. And they got it, okay? Yeah. Knight of Wands. See, that was kind of like the energy I was feeling, like, okay, like, on to the next one. So it's like, I don't want to say confidently, but it almost feels, how do I explain this? I'm trying to think of an example. An example I'm being given is like, when a child like first starts school, it may not seem right, or when you start a new job, it may not seem right, but sometimes, if you feel as if like, you're just like not quite picking up on it, we've all been there, right? Like, these jobs will literally just throw you in there. They're like, okay, enough training, enough shadowing, enough teaching, enough lessons. There you go. Just it's like, the energy of just throw them in there so they can at least get their feet wet and they can see, they can experience, they can feel what it's actually like. We're not expecting them to be able to go above and beyond. We're not expecting them to get it and learn it overnight. You know, we're not expecting them to be like, they're saying we're not expecting you to, like, they're not expecting of you to be like complete 180 as soon as they throw you in there, or as soon as you get involved in this new change, or you know what I mean? They know it's going to take time. That's realistic, especially when it's something new. They know it's going to take time, but it's almost like over the course of the next 3 months, they feel like this energy that you're going to be in is just get your feet wet with it. Just get your feet wet with it. Just get your feet wet with it, you know, and just see. But even though you're just getting your feet wet with it, there's a level of intention that is behind the action that the Knight of Wands is putting into whatever the Knight of Wands is putting their energy into. Because I'm not getting anything negative off of the Knight of Wands in this spread here. It's more or less the energy that I'm getting is what we were saying before. Just get your feet wet with it, but be intentional, because this is what we're learning, right? The lesson that's being taught is how to like properly invest, or how to properly build, or how to properly you know, go after something in order to induce more of a groundedness, more balanced type of energy within yourself versus your environment. And in order to do that, one does have to be present. Another message that we channeled earlier in Lessons Being Taught is more about you being present on your journey, rather than just being so hyper focused on the destination, because the journey is how you get to your destination. The longer that, you know, that's almost like you're walking down a path and you have no map, you know, and you're kind of just like walking along like tra la 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 la, and there could be signs that are posted on all the trees that are telling you, hey, if you want water, go this way. Hey, if you want extra sun, go that way. Hey, if you want blah 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 blah. It's like these signs are telling you where to go. Or hey, if it gets too cold enough, you need to build a fire, here's how to build a fire. And not only here's how to build a fire, but here's all these signs telling you where to get the different things that are required to make the fire, right? So you have all these signs that are going on, but on this path that you're walking, if you're not present, right? If you're just so focused on how do I get out? How do I get out? I want to get out. I want to get out. I want to get out. And you're just looking towards the ground because you're too, it's like you can't bring yourself to be, it's like you can't bring yourself to adapt to the environment that you are now in, which is being lost in the forest. So it's like you were in one environment and you wanted to go to a different environment. But it's if you had to cut across through this forest right here, in order to get to this new environment. So you've left the old one. We're in this forest. Now Spirit is just asking you, hey, let's just pay attention to the signs that we're putting all around this forest. Because if not, the destination is always going to be here. This place that you're trying to get to is always going to be here, right? It's always going to be there. And I love that just happened. But listen, as you're going through this forest, we understand that it's going to take some time to really like try to, you know, pick out the messages, the signs that we're giving you and decipher them and then like sit down and do it. But hey, but at least be intentional about what you're doing, because the more that you do this, the more that you pay attention to the signs that we're giving you on how to achieve this peace that we're looking for, this contentment that we're looking for, you are learning skills. Remember we talked about that leadership role? You are learning skills. You're learning skills. So in the beginning, you're learning skills on how to like properly invest into following your heart, if that makes any sense. Because like you following your heart could have you wanting to go to a destination that's like having other people like, hey, we've never seen that. that's not for us. That's for people that's over there or people that's over here. But right here, that's not what we do. You and I, we don't do that. We don't do that. Let go of that confusion. Let go of that person. Or have a conversation with that person and say, hey, I don't like when you say those things, because if it's not for you, then I don't judge you for that. It may not be for you, and that's fine. But this path, that's for me, because that's where I want to go. You can come with me, but if you do, that's got to stop. You got to respect me for how I'm showing up, in the way I'm showing up, in the direction that I'm going in. You have to respect me, because I give that same respect to you, so I'm deserve that as well. Either they are going to follow suit with what you're saying, or they're going to show their ass. They're going to show their true colors. And you're just going to be like, well, we're not going to be confused anymore. We're not going to deal with people, places, situations, and things that make you feel that way anymore. Because boo, 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 ba, boo, ba, boo, ba, you got somewhere to go. Boo, ba, you got somewhere to be. I'm also getting like maybe a younger fire sign could be significant. You could be a younger fire sign, or somebody around you that could be significant to this change that you're going through could be as well. I'm just getting an older and younger dynamic, because we were getting that before, that message about a teacher or a counselor or a mentor, something like that, something along those lines, where they either you could be teaching them because you've gone through it, or they're going to be teaching you because they've gone through it. You know what I mean? This Knight of Wands, this is where someone is at, where they're like, hey, I'm just here. I'm just learning. I just started, but I'm ready. I'm fired up, and I'm intentional. You know what I mean? It's like I may not have too much energy to properly invest in a whole bunch of different areas, but for the amount of energy that I do have, it is intentional, and I will put it down. I will put it down somewhere. I will put it down somewhere. And this is being noticed. This is being noticed. This is being seen by another person that was once in your position. So along the way, they're teaching you how to go from the Knight to the King of Wands. How to become, in a way, an expert in whatever endeavor that this is. Whatever endeavor that you are embarking on to get to this peaceful outcome right here that you're looking for. Now, if you don't resonate with that, then this could just be you being your own teacher and you working with your divine support team to mature into this King of Wands type of energy. Beautiful. Okay, so now let's look at what energy that you should embody. What energy should you embody more of? So what energy should you have more of? Fun. Girls just wanna have fun. Everybody just wants to have fun. Have fun. Yes. Why so serious? Why so serious? Don't be so serious. And get back in touch with your inner child, with your roots. There could be something, I don't know, there could be something that has always lit you up since you were young. You know, maybe you've always had like some sort of like hobby or something that you like to do. It's almost like involve yourself a little bit more in that. Because when we go through changes and we go into something that is new, we almost need to have like a childlike mentality about it. We need to be very excited, right? We need to be very open for it, right? And we also, in a way, have to be very detached almost from what once was or what used to be in order to go into something new. It's like we need all those characteristics, and that's very childlike. So you getting around people that support, uplift you, make you feel good. You do the same for them. It's always a good time. It's always a fun time. And maybe like try to incorporate activities that maybe you all like doing like when you're a child. Like, I don't know, maybe get up with your friends and go run around in the rain. Get up with your friends and maybe go, I don't know, sit in the park, go play around, run around the park somewhere. You know, or go outside and play manhunt or go play tag. Like things that we used to do when we were younger, just to get you back into that open curiosity type of mindset where it can make you excited about something that's new. It can make you excited, and yeah, it can just make you excited for a change rather than making you feel like anxious or nervous. It'll make you feel excited and like giddy, like, oh my god, like I almost can't wait to do this. I want to get up and do it, you know. I want to be involved, I want to be a part of this. So this is more of an energy that would help you over the this is an energy for you to embody over these next 3 months that will benefit for you. And obviously it also help with benefiting maybe some of that confusion that you may have when it comes to following your own heart. So people, yeah, no, that was like 6 cards, that's a lot. So, and also like you getting out and doing things. This could also involve like you getting out and doing things that like on your own, and then you just making new friends, right? You just meeting new people. That can be something most definitely that would help with eliminating the confusion. Because for example, let's say that if you want to pick up and do something else or do something different, right? So then you go and find a class or a seminar that's all about this. You're sitting in a room full of people that most likely are going through the same thing that you are going through. So it would be a lot more easy for you to relate to somebody that gone through what you have gone through, wants the same things that you want, compared to a person that doesn't even see that type of life for themselves, let alone being able to see it for you. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm getting this example of if you want to learn like biology, right? Are you going to pick up an art class and then go in there and try to talk to your peers about biology, even though you're in art class? Or would you go and sign up for a biology class so you can talk to those people about biology? There you go. Yeah, it's giving very much that. Let's see if we can get anything else for the 3 of yeah, you're not, but I'm just getting like you're not. What I'm getting with the moon here is just don't hold any expectations with it though. That's like an energy as well to embody, is like don't hold certain expectations. Still incorporate like that fun, non-serious, lighthearted type of energy, because it's like maybe like not come on too strong with certain things. It's just like, hey, I'm just here, you're just here. Yeah, we could kick it, we could hang out, we could talk, we could blah 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 blah. It really doesn't matter, because I'm a dope ass person and you seem to be a dope ass person, and we're both in this environment trying to learn the same thing. So why not? Let's just have fun with it and see where it goes, because we don't know where it's gonna go, but it's just fun. We're just having fun. It don't really matter. I heard something. I'm not going to say it exactly what I heard, but I will just say, for those that will resonate with what I'm about to say, as long as our parties are consenting, okay? As long as all parties are consenting. We're not so focused on just you and solely you having fun and that bringing harm to others. No. Have fun. Don't take things so seriously, but with harm to none. Don't lie. Anywho, judgment. That's so funny. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. And I'm looking at that's a lot, but so I'll take it though for another energy to embody, more energy to have more of. And we did talk about this. I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles, the World here, and the Ace of Pentacles. We did talk about this with the Knight of Wands, the Ten of Cups, and the King of Wands. What this is giving me right here is no longer you analyzing something, no longer you thinking about something, no longer you just daydreaming about it or trying to, it's like it can only get as good as it's going to get in this current time and space. It doesn't matter how many times that you rewrite it. It doesn't matter how many times you remold it, because it's like at this point, we need for like that waiting phase to be over and you actually do something with it. So whatever ideas that you're drawing up, whatever inspirations that you may have, Spirit is kind of saying, you know, we've given you all those ideas, you know, and you have like binders, folders, portfolios, chock full of stuff, but yet no one has seen it. No one's seen it, or it's not doing any justice by not giving it any light, you know? Like, it's time to take something you've invested in and actually start building off of that. And we did talk about this. We did talk about this. So that's definitely more of the energy that would help for you to embody. Is with the Seven of Pentacles, I'm seeing that, yes, you may have a lot of choices, a lot of options, a lot of things that you want to do. But this is definitely giving me like you opening up all the options that you possibly want. And you are picking one. And let your heart help guide you make that choice. Your heart is picking one of these pentacles, of these seeds that you have planted. And it's like, okay, now we're gonna, it's like a little plant now. So it's like, now we're gonna take out this little plant and grow a garden with it. Some way, somehow. That's what you're learning over the course of the next 3 months. That's what you're learning. That's the some way, somehow, is how we're taking this little plant and being able to birth a garden with it. Meow. So that's the energy that would help to embody for you to embody. Picking one thing and sticking with it. Picking one thing and sticking with it. And also don't remember to go out to have fun. Don't be afraid. Don't be fearful of new experiences. Take your time. You know, it doesn't have to be concrete. It doesn't have to be final. It doesn't have to be black or white. It could just be something as simple as, I want to do this because I want to do it. You know, don't make it so, it doesn't have to be stressful. It doesn't have to be, you know, it just doesn't have to be stressful. It doesn't have to be serious. You know, you're starting something new. Just have fun with it. Just have fun with it, you know? Six of Cups, yeah. Again, with your inner child is what I keep getting. What I keep getting. Yes. All right. So, yeah. Okay. So I'm looking at the King of Pentacles at the bottom here. Because I was going to pull an advice card with the tarot, but I'm not. I'm actually going to use the Work Your Light deck instead. That's what I'm going to do. So at the bottom before, I think I showed it. It was the Six of Cups. And then it went to the King of Pentacles. We already talked about, you know, a lot of the messages that we channeled was about like you becoming more grounded, more balanced in a more like leadership type of role when it comes to your life. So that's being clarified by the King of Pentacles here. But what I'm getting that in conjunction with like your inner child in some way, somehow. So this could be like you becoming like stable, you know, in that sense by either you could be healing inner child wounds, you could be getting more in touch with your inner child, however that looks for you, you know. And that's actually helping you to become this more stable, concrete, solid like figure in your own life. Like when you're going through a challenge, you're going to call yourself up. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I got it. If you're going through something that's a little bit like heavy on the heart, you're going to be able to get yourself out of it. Not saying that you can't always ask for other people for their opinions, but their opinions will, like, your decisions will never be based off of their opinions. You may take them in and listen to them, and, you know, it may help you in a way, make a bit more sense out of your situation, but you're still going to make a choice based off of how you want to make that choice. Okay, so let's get advice, like final words, advice and final messages for the spread here over the course of their next 3 months. So October, November, and December. What is some advice, Spirit? Okay, we're looking at who or what is triggering you. With this card, it always gives me that the person that is triggering you is you. A past version of you, a broken version of you. Because what this gives me is that whatever you're thinking of up in your mind, whether it be stories you told yourself, stories of other people, stories that other people told you about yourself, it like you gain this perception of you that isn't true. It isn't genuine, it isn't real, and that's a reflection that you're staring at. And you're looking at this person thinking like, who the hell is this? Because like when I look in the mirror, like this person doesn't even look like me. Like when I look in the mirror, like I feel happy, I feel good or whatever, but when I look in it, it's like, why does she look so, like, what is this? So it's like, these are two parts of you that I feel like are not like going back and forth, but these are two parts of you that we're bringing into balance. So this almost can be like your inner child could be triggering you as like in this time and space right now, because your inner child wants for you to go out and do things that light them up, that light you up, especially something that can bring you like this. Anyway, but the point of the message is like, they're wanting for you to like look at something, wanting for you to like heal something within, but it's almost like as of right now it's not making too much sense, because you're at this place where you're looking at this person like, I know who this is, because you've gone so many years of just being like the person that you are, until you like realize one day this actually isn't it. Like you've been in this corporate job, you could be for years, and now you're waking up one day like, this isn't it for me. I actually don't want to do this. So now every morning you look in the mirror and it's like, why am I not happy? Like, why do I look like this? Why do I feel like this? And it's like your inner child is trying to tell you like, hey, because we don't want to be in this corporate job. That's why we don't want to be here. We want to go do something else. We're going to go out and go have fun, you know? So now for some of you, you may resonate with, having to also like heal your inner child as well, because you could resonate more with like not having any issues at all, actually, with going down a path that is just for you, like a path of a pioneer. Like you may have like no problems with that, but there may be something here with healing your inner child that might be halting you from doing that, or moving forward, or continuing to move down that. Like this example I'm getting is that it might be a bit stressful for you to go out and meet new people, because maybe you as a child were bullied a lot, or interests that you may have had as a child, nobody else understood it. You know, it can be like that, which is why you getting around like new people and experiencing new experiences, but without holding any expectations, is something gonna be really, really good. Because if you don't meet anybody that wants to be your friend, then it's kind of like, okay, but if you run across somebody that is aligned with you and does want to be your friend, it kind of has like your inner child like, yippee, like we're finally not alone. You know? Okay. I just said yippee, right? We're finally not alone. Okay, and I'm looking at Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And we were already channeling that message before. We definitely were up here about you working with the divine, like with your own divine like support team, on how to like navigate your course over the next 3 months. Yeah, and we keep talking about this, you know, and I love that we have that with the King of Pentacles here, because at the bottom, because we were talking about like, this is you grounding something. This is you becoming more grounded. And that's your overall energy. Get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, connect with nature. Exactly. This is the energy that we're in, right? This is the energy that we're in. I'm getting this is the energy that we could have been in for a while. But over these next 3 months, you're about to come into a time where you're going to feel almost as if like the surge of energy where it's like, I need to do something. I need to get my feet wet in something, you know, so something like that. Those are all the messages that I am getting, and I pray that they have found you well. There were songs that I did channel for this reading, and I will list them. But yeah, because it was a few of them. It was about like five or six. So yeah, I will list them. I'll list them somewhere. Don't worry, you'll see it. I'll list them somewhere, but you'll see it. Okay, so yeah, those are all the messages I'm getting, and I pray that they found you all so very well. Bye.